okay? Let's all take a turn and let's all share what we can. Does someone want to go first? Someone really want to share their idea? Isaac, want to share? All right, go ahead. Share your idea for us.
Yes, he should have took the gold because he was poor.
Awesome. Did anyone else say about him being poor?
No.
Some of you also, oh, you have something different? All right.
Yeah.
Lincoln, yours is kind of like similar about being poor. Go ahead and read yours then. I'm going to have you go next since yours is kind of similar.
Taken the gold because he needs money. All he
Let him do Braille.
owns is the cow, and Jack has nothing, and the ogre has a castle.
Oh, he was remembering that part in the story about all he had was a cow. So he kind of put that in his answer to kind of get you to understand how poor he was. And I like what he said. The ogre owns a what?
Castle.
Wow. So to own a castle, do you think you have lots of money or not a lot of money?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. All right. Brielle, go ahead. Share yours for
I
us.
said Jack should have taken the bag of gold because it was his. Also, he just owned a cow.
So kind of the same thing. All he had was a cow. But interesting, she thinks that it really was whose money. Who should that money really belong to?
Yeah.
So, okay, some of you are thinking how he is. Kind of the same thing. Go ahead, read yours for us.
I think Jack should have taken the gold because so he can give it to his man. All he had is a cow.
Ah. So you guys do kind of all have a similar idea. I like that. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes I think one thing, but when I hear other people's ideas, it changes my mind. Sometimes it doesn't. I want you to think about this, because last year, one of my second graders mentioned this. In real life, are we allowed to take things from other people?
No.
No. In real life, what's that called?
Stealing.
Yeah, and you can get in trouble for stealing. So, could some people say, well, wait a minute, I think maybe Jack was stealing. Could we call what Jack did stealing? What do you think? Do you think it maybe could have been stealing?
He is guilty of stealing.
He's guilty of stealing. Oh, no.
He's going to jail.
Oh, no. Hey, here's something. Here's, what were you saying, Grail?
I think the ogre took the money because he wanted to be even richer.
Wait, how did the ogre end up with this cow?
The old lady.
Are the old lady and the ogre together, do you think? Are they working together?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because the lady lives in the castle, so does the ogre.
Oh, good point. Because he actually gave the cow to the old woman. Lincoln, go ahead.
I think the old woman tricked Jack.
How? When?
Because I think she kind of wanted him to get up into the castle.
So you think the whole point of giving him magic beans was getting him to come up to the castle? Interesting. But
I think the woman tricked.
But here's something to think about. What did that old woman do when the ogre started to come in?
She wanted him to hide in the oven.
But then she helped him. That's interesting. Maybe she tricked him to get him up there. Then she turned around and helped him. That's interesting. Something else I want you to think about. Jack gave his cow to who?
The old woman.
Really, one of the things we've talked about in second grade, if you give someone something, is it yours anymore? So some people might say, sorry, Jack, you gave the woman the cow. She can do what she wants with it. It's her cow now. So if she gave it to the ogre and the ogre sold it for money, nothing you can do about it. I don't know. It's interesting. You guys have some really, really good ideas. So here's your final thing for me. Are you ready? Look below the dotted line. Okay, see below the dotted line on your paper there? It says there, after talking with your group, now how do you feel about Jack taking the money from the ogre's castle? Maybe you still feel the same way. Maybe your opinion didn't change. In fact, maybe you heard some of your friends' ideas and now you really think he should have taken that money.
Maybe.
Or did your ideas change a little bit? So go ahead, your last thing before you leave the table. I want you to fill in that bottom thing. Now, how do you feel? Maybe you feel the same way. Maybe your opinion's changed.